Kaizer Chiefs family and all football lovers, to those who have just subscribed, our new subscribers to the channel, thank you very much and welcome to Mlexi Entertainment. I have to make something clear, guys. I am also a Kaizer Chiefs diehard fan. I will always love and support Kaizer Chiefs. I don't see myself supporting another team besides Amakhosi for life. Well, I like to say to people, I'm one of the people who were born to be a Kaizer Chiefs fan. I only love Kaizer Chiefs and only Kaizer Chiefs. Guys, I know that some of you doubt the information that I always bring to you. Well, let me make it clear, guys. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your comments, the likes, and the shares. Thank you very much for that, guys. Thank you very much for helping me grow this channel. I know that some of you are still doubting me, but and I understand you are doubting because I'm still new in this industry. Some of you don't know me yet, but soon and very soon, a lot of people will know whom Lexi is. But guys, this is not about me. I just wanted to share with you, I just wanted to inform you that every time I come with a Kaizer Chiefs story here, you must know that it is well researched. I do not post something that I have not confirmed. If it is a rumor, I will say this is a rumor. If Kaizer Chiefs is talking to someone, I'll confirm it first and then post it here. You know, I don't post hearsays as if they are facts. If it's not a fact, I will say it is not a fact. That's how I do business, guys. That's how I do business. I'd like to say that I'm happy so far. I'm happy with the signings that Kaizer Chiefs has been doing. Like getting new strike force, getting new strikers, people who will help us convert goals. That made me very happy. Bolstering the squad when it comes to defenders. We saw them buying left backs, right backs, you know. I just think and believe that they will do better this season. I just hope good things will come our way because we've been waiting and waiting to see our squad going back to the top 3. I just hope this season we won't end up out of top 8 again. Guys, I am happy with the signings. I'm not here to criticize the signings, but I do hope that we can talk about some of them, how they've been doing, and what we think they will bring to Kaizer Chiefs. Because we do know the Kaizer Chiefs is a very big club, a very big brand, a well-known brand in South Africa and abroad. Everyone knows Kaizer Chiefs. You'd be lying if you said you do not know Kaizer Chiefs. It's one of the biggest teams in Africa, one of the well-known teams in the world. That's Kaizer Chiefs. With a very huge fan base, that's Kaizer Chiefs for you. But guys, I am happy with the signings, but I do have some complaints when it comes to the goalkeeping department. I mean, why have they not signed a goalkeeper? Because this has been our problem for many seasons now. We need a very good goalkeeper, but it seems like they didn't bother. They didn't bother signing a goalkeeper, or maybe they are still searching for one. But where? Because we haven't received any news saying that they are talking to a goalkeeper there or there. And we all know that now the only options they have is to look for a goalkeeper here who is a South African, because the foreign quota is finished. We do not have foreign space anymore. We have 5 foreigners who I believe are good, and I don't think they can let them go. So the only option they have now is to look for a South African goalkeeper who will help us in our goalkeeping crisis, because this is a crisis, guys. We can't have every shot on goal being a goal and say we have goalkeepers. Every good shot is a goal. No. I think that's one of the things that need to be sorted out for us to be able to compete with other big clubs. Because Kaizer Chiefs is not the only big club that we have, It is one of the big clubs here in South Africa. And especially since we are going to play in CAF Conference, we have to come with a very strong squad in order to compete and win. Okay, guys, we do know that they are currently in Netherlands for their pre-season training. And we will keep on updating you guys on what is happening in Netherlands. So far, this is what I have for now. Look here. Hey, when it comes to the shot stoppers, our goalkeeping department, it seems as if we are still going to rely on Fiacre Ntwari, Bruce Vuma, and Brendan Peterson, because no other goalkeeper has been signed. No other goalkeeper has been signed. Oh, we also have Bontle Molive, which means we have 4 goalkeepers at Chiefs. But yet we still have a goalkeeping crisis. We still concede goals in a lot of games. Sometimes we concede week in, week out. It's hard for our goalkeepers to keep clean sheets. That is why I'm a bit concerned with why they did not sign a good goalkeeper for this season. Because we've seen that we do need a very good goalkeeper. It's hard to win if you do not have a reliable goalkeeper. Because even if you score, they score back. Sometimes they score first. It becomes hard for you to cover. I was hoping that at least they will start with the goalkeeping department and then move on to strikers, because that's where we had problems. But then, let's just hope they know what they're doing, because this is not our team. Our job is to support the team and support them in whatever they do. But it's hard to keep quiet, because we love this team. We love Kaizer Chiefs a lot, and when they lose, it's like it's us that are losing. I sometimes ask myself why Bontle Mlife has never been given the chance, because he was promoted for a reason. They promoted him because they saw something in him, but he hasn't been given a chance at Kaizer Chiefs. Maybe he is what we've been looking for. Remember, Itumeleng Khune, Brian Baloyi, and who's that? Rowan Fernandez. It also took time for them to be given a chance. But then, once they were given a chance, they showed us how good they are. Because we've given Peterson a chance, we've given Bruce Vuma a chance, we've given Fiacre Ntwari a chance. I think it's about time at least we try the kid. Excuse me, Bontle Molife, and see what he can offer the team. Maybe he might end our goalkeeping crisis. Okay, this is what the team is currently up to in Netherlands. The boys seem to be enjoying training in Netherlands. Look at these pictures. In most pictures, when you look at them, they seem happy. They are smiling. They are laughing. They are a team. Just look at them. Yeah, but I did have doubts about this thing of training overseas, having to travel abroad for their pre-season trainings, playing with unknown teams. whereas there are teams that are good here in Africa. Teams here in Africa like Simba, Azam, Pyramids, teams that we can have friendly games with during pre-seasons and test ourselves, good teams. Teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates, teams that are a competition to us. But then we always go abroad and play with teams that are not known, teams that we know nothing about, teams that are weak, to be precise. You will hear them saying they won 5-1, they won 3-0, they won 2-0, and then come back here, and then it's a different story. Sometimes I ask myself, why don't they use this money for going overseas? Because I'm sure that as they are overseas, they paid for traveling. Each and every player had to pay. They had to pay for each and every player. The coaches, the management also goes back and forth. They have to eat there. A lot of money is spent. Why not invest this money in buying quality players and then have their pre-season trainings here at Naturena? Because they have a very good facility when it comes to the training. Why not use it? I mean, is it really necessary for them to go abroad for their pre-season training? Well, I might be wrong, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to comment and give us your point of view. Guys, that's all for today. That's all for today. Until we meet again, enjoy your lovely day. Bye.